Hello Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Welcome to this special tarot reading. In this video, we are talking about ancestral guidance. So what do your ancestors of the past have to share with you right now? One of the reasons why I wanted to do this subject is because as I'm filming this, we are in October, approaching Halloween, or as its original name is Samhain. Its pagan name, I should say. So Samhain/Halloween, you'll hear a lot from different sources, is referred to as when the veils between the spiritual world and the physical world are thinnest. The veils are thinnest, so spirits can travel through more easily. And also psychics and intuitives are more enhanced, can see clearer, can feel more precisely at this time. So why are the veils thinnest, you ask? Well, a practical way of looking at it is we're coming from spring and summer, moving into the colder months where everything starts to die. So death, decay, darker matters become more of a focus. And also, days become shorter. Night becomes longer. So, you can kind of compare and look at those facts, and it's really interesting to see the spiritual and the physical information just come together like that. So when you really think about it, it's really cool. So I wanted to read you something from a blog I think sums up this really well, something about the ancient history of Samhain/Halloween. If you don't want to hear this, you can skip ahead to the psychic tarot reading. Sorry, someone was calling me. You can skip ahead. But in brief here, it all began with the ancient Celts. They considered All Hallows Eve to be the last day of the year before November 1st, when the fairies, ghosts, and goblins came down the hills. It was their custom to leave treats outside their doors so that these supernatural beings could be pleased and would not harm them. The custom traveled down to us in different ways, and now it is referred to as Halloween. It's clear the veil that separates us from the spirit world is especially thin during this month, and the ancients felt it. So, without further ado, we're going to get 3 cards and 3 messages with the tarot here, and influencing cards to indicate people or influences, whether it be energy, people, or objects, even spirit guides surrounding you. So we're going to go ahead and start shuffling away here, my earth signs. Feel free to take a couple of deep breaths in with me as I shuffle. You can consider this as a 3-card pick reading, or you can just pay attention to the message of all 3 cards, all 3 sets. Something else you can look at that might help better indicate some key ancestral things for you would be to look at your astrological chart and look at the signs that your 4th and 8th house are in and what planets are there. That can give you a bit more depth, or consult with a reader. Who knows? Okay, I feel like cutting the deck here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw the influences with my traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. Down here at the base, we're using the Druid Craft tarot deck. I feel like that one wants to come out for that. Ooh, that one definitely wants to come out for 2. And this one for 3. Okay, so with the first one, ooh, wow. Powerful way to start off here. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This is definitely a very representative card of ancestry and the family line. If ever I did see a card to represent just that. It'd say you definitely are being called to explore your family lineage at this time. So whenever you're watching this, doesn't matter when exactly, you're being called to explore your family line and look back at some records. I'm hearing, look back at records and even consult with, definitely consult with the older family members, your Mimi, your grandma, grandpa, okay? Consult with them and start doing some digging, I'm hearing. That's gonna give you stronger clues and lead you down the right path. Something too here, I feel like some of you are going to find and explore, you're going to be enlightened when it comes to money and matters of success with your family. And you're going to get some key information on how to change and raise and enhance your personal success. When you dig and you look at how your ancestors, how those who came before you managed their success, grew their success. So that's really powerful there too. The influence with this is the 9 of Swords. Interesting. So with the 9 of Swords influencing this could be an air sign here. So Libra, Gemini, or, oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the other, Aquarius. Could be influencing and helping you find the information, connect the dots during this time. So pay attention there. Also, your dreams and your nightmares. What is troubling you right now, I'm hearing, is actually a key indicator. Yeah, it's actually a key indicator in discovering something of your family line. Even discovering, for some of you here, a dark truth. A dark truth, an ugly truth about the past, about where you came from. Something I think some of you have been dreaming about. It's been haunting you in some way. Or just some very clear signs that have come to you and revisited you. And you'll get answers when you start digging and actually asking questions from your family members and down the lineage, down the line. Okay, so pile 2 here, we have Princess of Cups. So there's guidance and direction here to turn within. Here, it's saying you can connect with the element of water, your own flowing body. You know, we're made up of mostly water. Connect with that energy and the energy of the moon. You'll see the moon that's enhanced above this girl's forehead or on this girl's forehead. Okay, so connecting more with your intuition at night. And something about, I'm hearing muscle memory and water memory. And I'm even seeing this image right now with this card of getting like a massage or getting like acupuncture therapy, and doing that brings up some past memories, some ancestral wounds even, or just insights, okay? And those are coming up in a very psychic way like that and through that process. Yeah, and there's something here about your ancestors are calling you to begin and start over. Begin and start over is just what I'm hearing. Getting back to perhaps a way that you used to perceive and dream in childhood, or simply just trying an approach with your dream world, your spiritual practice that you haven't done or tried yet. A lot of you are being called to do that here. Knight of Swords as the influence. Oh my goodness, a lot of you earth signs look like you're dealing with air signs. So again, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius showing up here. I feel like the air signs might be helping you see things in a very real and rational sort of way. Yet there's still this element of spiritual mystery surrounding it, surrounding you. So with the Knight of Swords, especially whenever you take on this new perception, new experience, or you try just something new and, you know, recording your dreams or practicing, doing like a dream journal, or just changing your spiritual practice, changing your practice when it comes to spiritual downloads and intuitive feelings. When you actually make that adjustment, or you reconnect with something from when you were a child, things change fast. Information comes flooding in fast, quickly. So be prepared for that. Yeah, wow. So pile number 3, here we have the 3 of Cups. Ooh, the ancestral guidance I'm getting here, I got tingles, is you will discover more by socializing and hanging out more in the next 30 days of watching this reading. In the next 30 days of watching this reading. Be more active about socializing, hanging out, family, friends, because there's something in the conversation that is going to pop up, and it's going to enlighten you or excite you and sort of pinpoint you in the right direction about ancestral knowledge and something your ancestral guides have been wanting to communicate with you. So there's that. Also, the male energy is really strong here. I'm going to go ahead and look at your influence card. Yeah, and your influence card is a male figure as well. So there's specifically for a lot of you, a male figure showing up here. Just like in pile 2, we mentioned, a male figure has something really profound to share or say. Perhaps a male figure from the past, an ancestor from the past, a spirit from the past trying to connect with you. Wanting to share some secrets with connection. Secrets with connection and association. And better connecting and associating and helping you even with your public image, I'm hearing. So that's cool. I feel like this person is ringing strongly as, first of all, they were a hard worker, or are a hard worker. Second of all, they're ringing as an earth sign. Really strong here. So, like you, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I feel like they really want to reach out to you. want you to hear them. It's almost like I'm hearing the words too, they have some work for you to do. Pretty simple, but yeah. So, we're going to leave it at that, my lovely earth signs. If you want to do a personal, in-depth reading for yourself, something in here touched you, this is a general reading, of course, but something struck you and you just want to find out more details for yourself, you can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link is below in the descriptions box. You can also email me if you have a question beforehand, or just message me on my Etsy shop too. Either way, I'll get notified. So, without further ado, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for joining me.